Home sweet home.
And a new person home. You're the woman from the Kentucky place. Yes.
I knew it! Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. Haha. This way, please.
I don't get it. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Alita Tiala.
Channel your Bobby Lee.
I have a request. Well, we'll just get right into it, huh? Your request.
If there's an Asian guy, you want me to voice that guy?
Sure. Your request. Let me guess. Something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought. What? You mean you want me to defend you? Me?
In a boxing match. Maybe you can tell us what happened. Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties?
No. I'm not the client, actually. The client will be my fiancé, I suppose you call him. Fiancé? What happened to him then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder.
Murder?
Have you heard about what happened at the park?
Gosh, she has weird ears.
I guess a flow of conversation. Well, what happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park near the Kitaki mansion.
There was a lot of police cars there.
Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol. But I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this?
What sort of person is your fiancé?
So, what's your story? You frequent the Itaki mansion, yeah? Are you a member of their, organization? No, not yet.
Not yet.
You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son. The boss's son? So he's a gangster. Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life.
I think you're onto something. Miss Kitaki. I like the sound of that.
Mrs. Thank you.
Nope.
I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. Your fiance is the Kitaki's family only son, correct? His name's Waki. Waki Kitaki. I brought the photo.
Oh my god.
Well, that's quite the photo. I know. Oh, he can be powerful and menacing, but so cute. But if he's the boss's only son, yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday.
Hey, I'm a boss already of this agency.
Please help my Waki. Please, my Waki Kataki. Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Woo!
Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime.
Let's go!
Wait, show her your lawyer badge.
She's not gonna know what that is. She doesn't know what lawyer is. Why do I keep doing that? An attorney's badge. So you really are a defense attorney. Please, I'm counting on you. I need your help. Alright, let's go check the crime scene. What? Crime scene first, I guess.
Okay.
And that old lady's still trying to get in, I see. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. Oh, it's you kids again.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was her.
Look, can't you find some other place to play?
We're not playing. We're, investigating, aren't we, Apollo?
Sir, I have a letter request here. Letter of? Huh? Why does it say hit request on a kid? Miss Tiala must have used like Itaki stationery. It's yours.
Excuse me, coming through.
Ah, it's you, Mr. Gavin?
Oh,
Bahada?
I didn't recognize him, did you? I guess the hair, but...
Yeah, the hair is what get with me. Damn, Gavin, you got hot. And out of prison.
And tan.
And tan. Who's this guy?
I must say, I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. But this is the first time I've ever felt this way with a man.
Mr. Gavin?
Ah, Fräulein, what a sweet what is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help? Yes!
Damn, he's so hot.
The policeman officer fellow won't let us in. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted, standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. Ooh, really? By your leave, officer.
Yeah, yes, sir, of course, sir.
You think it's actually Gavin?
I don't
Very
know.
well. This way, Fräulein.
I
Oh, wait,
don't
I
know.
think it's actually Fraulein. Fraulein.
I don't know if it's not actually Gavin. Interesting. Whee!
I knew Frau. Fraulein is just an unmarried German woman.
Who is he calling that? It's calling
Probably
truth.
the unmarried woman right in front of him.
Oh.
Wait!
Hey, what about me? Wow. People park.
On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Ask the wind, Fraulein. I'll be riding on it.
Who's that?
Apollo, look! Corpse!
What? Hey, she's American.
Wow, it sure got me.
Well, what's all these little people?
This is gonna be the prosecutor.
I want to ask exactly what you're doing here. Yo, what's up?
Good call.
Oh, it's you. How'd your kids get in here?
Oh, this guy, well, he was more like a prince, really. He let us in.
Him again. Like Limmer's fop, I was getting in my way. Anyways, this thing's off limits.
Wait, what if he's the prosecutor and it's like Gavin's twin brother, the prosecutor?
Maybe. Excuse me? We have a letter of request. Huh. One moment. Why showing that big magnifying glass? Really big magnifying glass. I recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says it was written by Alida Tiala. Thanks. Took you 30 minutes to figure that out. So, what's up with the mannequin there? It's taking the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So, you're a defense attorney, are ya? Detective Emma Sky. I'm in charge of the crime scene.
She doesn't seem that happy about it.
She doesn't seem that happy about many things in life. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. Alright. Let's talk first, then we examine. Detective Sky. Quiet, please. It's snack time. Munch, munch. Munch. More munching. Even more munching. Really, really a lot of munching. She brought 7
How come you're not
potato
reading all
legs.
those munches?
Munch, 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 munch.
We're not making any progress here.
She must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years, and they won't even give me the position I requested. This sucks. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. I just got framed for nothing. Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? I'm Detective Sky. Quiet, please. It's snack time. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch.
We're not making much progress here.
Might not be very busy. Okay, I think we have
Did
to
you click the same thing?
No. See?
Okay,
I
let's
think
figure out.
we investigate first. Alright, let's look at this body. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations have to be carried out by professionals, scientifically. She's not gonna let us check out the crime
smug
scene,
face.
is he? I like her smug face.
Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious.
Think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. It's very, very clear to us.
Yes, why is she eating dry ramen?
I better check out what we came to find at least. Alright. Wait, don't mess with the crime scene. Don't need to investigate.
Apollo, look, that stand! It says noodle!
Backwards. I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand at least. Though, the circumstances could stand to be better.
Remember in the last game, Neng, how I was saying clearly this game takes place in like America, and you were like, oh, I thought it just took place in Japan.
Uh-huh.
So I was reading an article today about, or the director for this like remake came forward and like talked about it, and he said that the original games definitely take place in Japan, but then when they translate them to English, the translators like added just a ton of American slang and like added a bunch of like Americana to the jokes and stuff like that. And so so the first games they were like, well, I guess it takes place in America and Japan. And so he says in canon the game basically takes place in Japanifornia. It's just California that got super Japanese.
Well, best of both worlds. There's nothing else supposed to investigate. Unless
Is
we
it
can look at the knife.
Is that a knife? I thought he was shot.
Nope. Don't mess with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Look at that knife. Investigated by professionals. Let's see. Something suspicious. Okay, we got the thing. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Here's a lawyer's badge. If you can spare a moment, look at this lawyer's badge. Can't you see that I'm extremely busy? Eating snacks, yes.
Busy eating snacks, I'd say. Take that!
This is going nowhere fast.
Show her the panties.
She has nothing to say. But it was worth a try.
Hey, check out these panties!
Alright, let's see. Well, let's just do the last one. I'll detect the sky. Quiet again. Snack time for the third time.
We're not making much progress here.
I'll not be very busy. Ever see you get a lucky break? Why can't I ever just see my dear husbando? Who's he? Next to Fernie story? Are we supposed to present Phoenix, right? I think that's what we're supposed to do. We can't
The
present
profile.
people.
Oh, fuck. You better examine. Is it
We
the
did.
trash can? No.
Nope. Everything's checked. I don't think we can do anything until we bring... I have an idea. Let's go get Phoenix. Phoenix is not here.
He's at the hospital, right? Hickfield.
Oh?
Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something?
Oh, me? No, I'm fine. Really?
What's this? So, is there a problem?
No, no problem. Actually, I got a defense request.
A defense request? That is a problem.
Huh?
Well, I've given up on the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore.
The request was for me!
Huh. Right. You're a lawyer, aren't you?
He's doing that on purpose. I know it. Murder. So
That's an action, not a question.
So have you ever killed anyone, Mr. Wright?
So, what about this defense request?
It's related to the murder in People Park, actually.
Guess what? We found Mr. Eldu's noodle stand at the scene of the crime! Did you know? That's unusual indeed. I never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon.
I think the murder weapon was something else, like the knife that was in the ground.
Oh. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? The funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? Lab coat? Huh. Didn't think she'd be involved with this.
You know her?
You could say that.
So, you know her, don't you?
I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time.
That would make her the same age as me.
That's my daddy. He knows all the policey types. Oh, wait. Maybe you know that other guy too.
That other guy?
That shining prince on the motorcycle.
It didn't click with me that he drove in on a motorcycle.
Yeah, well, besides saying that he did.
Oh, I don't remember saying that.
Prince? Apollo, tell me about this, Prince of Trudy's. Indulge a concerned father.
Well, he was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin.
Did he now?
You know him too, don't you?
My guess he's, Christoph Gavin's younger brother.
His brother?
We're acquaintances after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier, what a lovely name. He's so dreamy.
I didn't know Mr. Gavin even had a brother. And what was he doing out there?
I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. I knew it. He is a prosecutor. No. What was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us in. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. She loves cocaine.
White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is.
Just take it to her. It'll be fine, you'll see. Oh, tell her I said hi.
Alright.
Should I change this new Gavin's voice?
Make it more flamboyant, like a younger Gavin Prince. You know?
Cockier? Because I tried to make Gavin like as smooth as I could.
But his younger brother is more flamboyant, as you can see. Yeah, mix it up.
I wouldn't say flamboyant is the word. He's more gay.
So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look. Huh?
That's the fingerprint dust.
Yeah.
Wow!
You know what this is, Trucy?
I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me.
This is getting more and more suspicious. White powder.
Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is.
Also, Phoenix, why did you keep that for like 10 years? Come back there later.
That way I can know if Trudy looked at my porn stash.
Hello. Look at this. Does this ring any bells? Oh, is that... It couldn't. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. My office? My lawyer office? You work at the Wright and Co. law offices, yeah? Yeah, sort of.
Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy?
Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Juicy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter.
What? Mr. Wright's daughter?
You seem shocked.
Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice.
Check out my large panties. You can put your whole elbow up to here. Well, I fucked up that sentence. You can put your whole elbow up to here.
This powder's for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call that memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. Almost sent to jail. White powder memories. Man, they had some crazy nights.
She still didn't.
If you find any evidence of fingerprints on it, please let me know. What does for prints? Science! Well, it's just quite the eager beaver of a son.
So you know how in that DLC you dust for the prints and then you could like blow it away and it would leave fingerprints?
Yeah.
In the DS games, you would dust it and you'd have to blow into the mic to blow the dust away.
I would imagine so. That's not the first game that the
Dude,
DS...
DS loved that. That stupid train Zelda game had that too.
Yeah. Big gimmick. Alright, let's check out this doll. This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body.
I think Gumshoe's gonna be in this?
I feel like he won't be. I think this game is all about setting up like a new cast. And then if anything, maybe...
Yeah, but Emma's in it.
As essentially kind of a new character though.
I guess so, because she's a lot older now. She's not a high schooler.
Yeah. I'm assuming this first game is setting up a new cast, and then if anybody were to come back, might be next game? Maybe? The body of the victim.
Okay, tell me this.
What?
Is Maya gonna be this game or later?
I think not this game. I don't think she's in this game. I think there's too many.
And do you think Pearl will ever be in?
Pearl will show up at some point.
I hope so. It would be cool to see her grown up. Pearl was probably my favorite character from the last game.
Yeah, I think we'll get them eventually, but I don't think they'll be in this game. I think this game is definitely all about Apollo. That's why I don't think any Phoenix characters will be here. That's my guess. Anyways, the bottom of the victims has already been removed.
You think the victim was the noodle stand thief?
What, you think someone killed him because he stole it?
Yeah! Taking care of business, Little Plum Kentucky style.
Trying to sound too eager about that, please.
I mean, there's a Little Plum Kentucky knife.
It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise.
Ooh, lingo.
The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming that this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Oh, look at this. There's a handprint on this shiv. A handprint? Oh, there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Oh, they're doing it for me.
One of these things.
Right, first, choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint. Look closely at the handle. Yeah. See, there's more than one fingerprint there.
Those black spots.
That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze.
That'll be the thumb?
The lightest
That's the fingers,
one.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
The thumb's on top, right there.
That'll let me click it.
Okay.
Right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder all over the print. With a press of space like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on. And blow it off. But blow?
Blow?
It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just blow into your PC and...
Wow, amazing. It's like magic.
Isn't it though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder.
Faster.
I need to have a...
I think I still see some green in the middle.
We're gonna go through your whole bottle in just this one scan, Emma. Hope you don't mind.
Can you imagine that? Just for the fingerprints, he throws the brush away, just dumps the whole thing on top of the knife. The knife's
right.
buried in a little pile.
Alright, let's blow into our PC.
We need to blow again. There's a lot of dust still.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Blow more. Blow more. You just gotta blow multiple times.
Good, clear. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print.
That looks like a girl's thumb.
The police officer has samples that you can tell whose finger this print belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print though. Alright, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably already have a good idea whose knife this is already.
Guaki, I guess? Wait, there's a character I don't recognize. Who's that second guy? Well, that looks a lot like his.
Here's Plum.
Who was that second guy, though?
Here's Gavin. Here's Pal Maractus.
Who's that?
I think he's the guy that runs the clinic.
Oh, duh. His name's Maractus.
Here's Emma. It just matches Emma's. Just like the first
Pick
case.
her. Pick her.
There's Guy O'Doon. There's Trucy.
Oh, it's pretty close to Trucy's, though.
Yeah, you're looking a little sus there, Trucy. Alita. And here's Walkie. Oh, where's our fingerprint? It could be us. We could be the
Now I
murderer.
gotta look at my fingerprint. Dude, my thumbprint looks exactly like that. Does yours, Neng?
No, not at all.
Your thumbprint doesn't look like that?
Nope.
Okay. Can you... if I send you a picture, could you edit it into the video of my thumb? For reference, I think it's my knife, Neng.
Sure. So, the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yeah, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Hello? Trucy, talk.
I'm trying to take my thumbprint picture.
Do that later.
I'll forget.
No, you won't.
Apollo, she's sparkling.
And I'm dimming. My life is leaving before my eyes. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight's yet to come.
Dude, I can't get my thumbprint picture. Chin up, Polly.
The trial hasn't even started. I'm already losing. Knife.
Think there's anything else? I doubt it.
Trash.
Oh yeah, the trash. And we can look at the actual stand.
There's gotta be a good clue or two around here.
You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look!
Oh, sorry.
Another pair of underwear!
Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties.
Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't.
They're not mine. They must be little plums.
Could these have been stolen too? Interesting.
I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna get water.
And this is Mr. Aldoon's noodle stand, obviously.
It does say Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it?
And the mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar.
It's gonna be a little weird telling him, well, with that corpse and all.
What do you mean? We just tell him that we found it, but there's just a corpse attached to it. Well, good luck dealing with that. Anyways, that wraps up 3 of our cases. When do
It'll
I get
probably
paid?
make his noodles taste better.
Yeah. So when do I get paid?
That's right. Congratulations, Apollo.
And leaves us with 1 case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. There's a tarp here. Blue tarps have been placed on the ground or on the stand.
Apollo, I bet the victim was gonna have a nice picnic here.
I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted, you're right. Don't touch those! Those are preserving the crime scene! Oh, I guess the police put those tarps there after all. Can't scan. Check over here.
Neng, can you see that?
See what?
I sent you a message in Discord.
I can't look at this with the moment.
Oh, okay.
Benches line the rivers running through the park.
A little. Oh, sorry. Saying, a little urban oasis. I bet children come here to splash around in the water.
That river's a little deep for splashing and a little dirty.
Honestly, I thought it was a road back there. Well, they could listen to the water and pretend they're playing. You do the knife again.
The knife is sticking straight into the ground.
With the defendant's fingerprints on it. Which means... You think he stuck it into the victim?
I don't know what you did with it, but I don't like it. Alright, now you can speak to us. The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see now. Except, you know, it was a real body. But why?
Why was it standing... Do you think it was standing like erect like that, with straight legs and everything?
I don't know. Why was a body pulled out of a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol.
A pistol?
Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maractus.
Oh.
I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Uh-oh. Single bullet, huh? I mean, really? What's up with this case?
Wasn't he the guy who owned that green car?
Yeah, I think so. It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious newsstand behind me.
Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from.
A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the newsstand came from. The newsstand's owner is...
I think it's that Maractus guy.
It
It's
is.
clearly not the noodle guy.
Clearly.
Oh, you couldn't even pick the Maractus guy.
Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself.
He's famous in this part of town.
Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saves me a lot of work. Thanks.
It's just making his job harder and harder. Here, have this evidence, prosecutor, and this one, and this one.
What sort of person was the victim anyway?
You mean what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here. Who, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Dr. Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist.
Oh, were you studying abroad?
Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here...
Alright, Neng. Put on your British accent.
But when I
You're
got back
there long
here...
enough to get an accent, right?
You said Europe, you didn't say Britain. What's wrong with you?
Where else would they study forensics?
There's many countries in Europe. Could be any of them.
Name a different one.
Could be Germany.
Put on your German accent.
But when I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that.
Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe?
Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them.
Really? I had no idea.
She's been out of the country for a while. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. Can you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, right? Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly thrown his weight around. Violently. In the detention center.
I see.
Why was he arrested in the first place? You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance? Actually, yeah, I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. Huh? The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow.
You think it's the old woman?
What?
Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently, he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic.
Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there.
What? You been to the clinic? Yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen panties. I see.
Not the hit and run.
So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and handing over. Good idea. I don't know what good we'll do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry, it's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Alrighty. We'll talk to you later, Emma. Alright, you got this one. I'm sorry, meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes! I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him.
The father? You mean like a priest?
That's right, young lady. The priest. Mr. Winfred's big wins, Kitaki himself. That's someone I care to meet.
Do you want to voice the father or the defendant?
It's the defend. The father's not coming here.
Who dare you?
Oh, they are
That's the
arguing.
defendant. It's yours.
No, I said you have the defendant.
You want me to do the defendant? I want you to
Yeah.
do the father.
Fine. No, you do the defendant. I'll do the father.
I'm gonna do the same exact voice.
Do it.
You're the one on your way out, old.
Look, they're having fun. Ah, they're here. Wow.
Damn, I wanted to voice him.
Alright,
Look at
you
his
do
eyebrows.
I didn't know we would get both characters. Crazy. Whoa, this guy's radiates power. Power of a cute apron. Look at that little fox.
Big win.
You're Wookiee's lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm a Mr. Windsor Kentucky, fourth head of the Kentucky family. Capice?
Actually, I came to speak to your son.
Mr. Justice,
Yeah.
your son's innocent. He killed another one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capice?
He's clearly Italian. I can't do an Italian voice.
Yes, I'm all about capishin. Capiche loud and clear.
You gotta do more than understand her to make it. You'll learn now, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your shorter life.
I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, older man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now.
He's got fox whiskers.
You know I want to go to Clink. I like it here. You must be walkie. A G's not a G till he does hard time, Bazooey. You'll see. When I get out here, things will change.
Silence!
Oh, he prepared for his alpha strike.
My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually a nice boy.
Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. Ha! You can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. I don't need no trial. I did it. Send me to prison.
I don't think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow.
So much for talking to our client.
But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun, at least.
Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial?
Oh, I almost forgot. It's time for my show! Tonight, I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out.
Remember when Phoenix said she's a genius? You think it's just gonna be a magic genius? What the hell is he talking about?
I have no idea.
Wow. So long, farewell. That's the end of the episode.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
everybody.
Goodbye.
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 Goodbye. Thanks for watching.